Today I gave Michael Jordan LeBron's career to see how NBA history would change. Let's get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. No waiting around. If you're new to the channel, smash the like, subscribe if you're new. So we are going to be giving Michael Jordan the same teammates that LeBron had and also the same opponents as best as we can to make it as realistic as possible. And we're going to see if Michael Jordan can have a better career than LeBron in his shoes. So we start off with Michael Jordan winning the Rookie of the Year, 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, also 2 steals and a block. Unfortunately, though, this Cavalier team is just not good enough to make the playoffs. Now we're going to move on now to the 2000, and there's the Lakers winning a championship. That's good to see. Although in 2004, 2005, now Shaq is going to be joining Dwayne Wade in Miami, so that'll be interesting. All right, so season number 2, this is 2004, 2005. Jordan is now a 91 overall. Team relatively stays the same. Not really much else changes on this team. As far as the rest of the league, there are a lot of changes, but we'll get over those later. Now, 2006, 2007 was the first year LeBron was able to make like a deep run in the playoffs. He went to the finals in 2007, so we still have 2 years until that, right? We have this year, which will be 2004, 2005, and then 2005, 2006, and then 2006, 2007, when we should be expecting Michael Jordan to actually do something in the playoffs. So let's get right into this. So far, season is looking good. I mean, they're the 4th seed. They're winning games. We'll see how much Jordan is averaging right now. He's putting up 33 points in his second season, so that is an insane step up. All right, so second season is going off great. Michael Jordan, MVP in 2005. Damn. Okay, so he's already having a better career than LeBron. We are, listen, at the end of the day, it all comes down to championships, right? Hey, Dwayne Wade also All-NBA first team in his second season, so that's 2-1 now, up 3-1, 3-2. Okay, let's see if they can take out the Pacers. Does this team have Reggie Miller, or did this person not? Okay, so this person did not include Reggie Miller in their, was Reggie Miller in the league in 2005? I believe he was. I'm sorry if I'm a casual and I forgot that. But anyway, here we go. Ooh, 3-point game, 2 minutes left. Hold on. Okay, 3-point game, 2 minutes left. I believe the Cavs are up 3-2. I honestly kind of forgot. Yeah, we are, because we are up 3-1. So, yeah. This is to take out these Pacers team. Is Jordan in the game? Indeed he is. Okay. Tinsley has it into Jermaine O'Neal. Step back, doesn't take the midi. Back out to Tinsley now. Inside into Jermaine O'Neal, who gets an easy bucket. So it's a 5-point lead now with about 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Here is Ricky Davis. Why doesn't Michael Jordan have the ball in his hands right now? He's literally the MVP of the league. Okay, Ricky inside drawing the foul. I mean, he's literally the MVP of the league, and I'm assuming, yeah, he's got 26, 11, and 7, so there should be no reason why he doesn't have the ball in his hands, but whatever. Ricky Davis puts in the first free throw. Big free throws for the big man himself as he knocks both of them down. And here we go. Here is Tinsley. Jermaine O'Neal sets a screen and rolls. Tinsley kick out to Ron Artest. Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace in a couple of years. Is that Anderson Varejao setting a screen? It is. Jermaine O'Neal all the way to the basket. Like, what is this offense? Good defense from Big Z. All right. Here's Jordan now. Oh, stolen. Wait. Dude, what is that? Oh, my God. Look at this play, man. It's going to be on Shaq and a fool right here. Look at this. Look at this. Jordan, nice little steal. Carlos Arroyo, bang, right off his face. That would have been a big, big stop. But, of course, 2K had other plans. All right, so here's Tinsley on the back out to Carlos Boozer. Now it's Ricky Davis. Jordan is open. Here they find him. Michael Jordan, come on. Show me some, Jordan. Okay. In the post, that's a force, but it works. 1-point game now. The question is, do the Cavs foul? They don't necessarily have to. There's 6 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, so they can get a stop and then get off a good shot with 6 seconds left. They need a stop, though. They don't want to have to shoot that 3 with 6 seconds left. Jermaine O'Neal has it. I'm not sure if they have a timeout either. Jermaine O'Neal, that's a wide open Carlos Arroyo. He's going to pull it and miss. Good defense from the Cavs. They do have a timeout. Chance for Cleveland to take the lead and advance to round 2. Ricky Davis, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Big Z sets a big body screen. Ricky all the way. Tough shot with the left hand is missed. It should have definitely been Michael Jordan taking that big shot, but whatever. Considering he had 28, 11, and 7, there should be no reason why 25, 8, and 6 is solid, but there should be no reason why he's taking the last shot over MJ. I know MJ's in his second season, you know what I'm saying? But damn. All right, so game 7 here. Let's see if Cleveland can advance past round 1 for the first time in Jordan's career in just his second season as well. And this is another close game. 1:49, 2-point game. Let's do it. And Michael Jordan is at the line looking to tie it up. I'm assuming he does not want to blow a 3-1 lead in literally his first playoff series as he knocks down the 1 free throw. Jermaine O'Neal comes and sets a big body. Tinsley off. No way that goes in. Not from give it to Michael Jordan and let him go to work. I don't care that he's only 22 years old. Okay, Bremer all the way to the basket. And it is now a 2-point game here in Indiana. All right, Tinsley has it. Good cut from Jermaine O'Neal. They find him deep in the post. Jermaine. Tough is missed. I was going to say tough mid-range is missed. My speech is a little bit off today. I'm sorry, guys. I've been just not really sleeping a lot. Bremer, a contested 3, and draws the foul. Wow, so we'll take that. These are 3 big free throws. Of course, he has to miss 1, right? There, you can't make them all, obviously. At least go 2 for 3 at the line here. I mean, I feel like if they were up 5 now with, I'm saying just under a minute left, that could have been game, but they're going to have to fight hard. Here's Ron Artest. They go to Jermaine O'Neal, as you would expect, in the post. Nice little post hook is good. Beautiful stuff. All right, can we just give the ball to Michael Jordan? Like, I don't understand why Michael doesn't have the ball in his hands. I just don't get it. Is it really just because he's in his second season? Like, he won the MVP in his second year. Big Z, post fadeaway, misses. Like, I don't understand why Jordan doesn't have the ball. Like, I don't expect him to shoot every time, but at least, like, make the play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Tinsley. Jermaine O'Neal on the cut. This is to tie up the game. Jermaine. Inside. Tough shot is missed. Okay. There it is. We're taking care of this series. Kabam. 30, 11, and 2. Jordan had 23, 8, and 10, and I don't know why he doesn't have the ball in the fourth quarter. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. We're playing the Pistons in round 2. You guys most likely know who's on this Pistons team. It's like Chauncey Billups, Richard Hamilton, Ben Wallace. It's a classic team. They're up 1-0. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. And they sweep us. Okay. Tough. So there's our, at least we got past the first round. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely definitely progress. I'll tell you that. It's definitely progress. All right, so here we go. We're in the 2005-2006 season. Once again, team is not going to be changing much. He's 23 years old, is a 95 overall. We made it already to the second round and won an MVP. So let's see how this season goes for us. Right now, we're the first seed. So clearly things are working here in Cleveland. We'll see what he's averaging, 30 points yet again. Hopefully this is going to be another successful season. Let's do it. All right, so far, Jordan's career is going off better than what LeBron's career in Cleveland was as he wins a second MVP, 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists so far in LeBron's shoes, just in his third season. They're the number 1 seed right now, and it looks like they're going to crush the Boston Celtics with these. Is that the Rockets in number 1 in the West? I believe this is Yao Ming and T-Mac. All right, that's interesting. So we got the Pistons in the second round, Chauncey Billups and Richard Hamilton. We lost to them in a sweep last year. Can we get our revenge? We're up 1-0. It's 1-1. They're up 2-1. They're up 3-1. Damn. Okay, they're down up 3-2, so we can still win this series. All right, well, this isn't a LeBron James early career sim without him playing this Pistons team, this 2000s Pistons team in a playoff series, man. He had to go against his team so many times, so we'll see how Jordan does against. As a matter of fact, it's kind of similar to Jordan's career, how Jordan had to go through the bad boy Pistons a bunch of times in the playoffs. Sean Livingston guarding Chauncey Billups. Obviously, guys, the rosters aren't going to be 100,000% accurate to what LeBron's team was. I cannot make it that accurate, but it will be as accurate as possible. Good steal from Jordan. Here comes Michael Jordan. All the way to the basket, spins. Jordan with the left hand, puts in a bucket, and takes an 8-point lead. Finally, I think he actually has the ball in his hands this year. Chauncey Billups inside on Sean Livingston. Misses the layup. Big rebound from Livingston. Here he comes. Jordan wants it. This is low-key to ice the game. Just give it to Jordan. Let him finish off this game. And force a 7. Pass a big Z. It's a layup to go. 10-point lead with 55 seconds. So it's going to be the Cavs who run away with this one. 22, 8, and 2. Okay, there's Jordan, 31, 11, and 8. 5 steals as well. He's averaging 40 points in the playoffs. Look at these recent games, back-to-back 50-point games, and then a 46 and then a 40. I mean, these are just absolutely ridiculous stats from Michael Jordan. And look at this. He's forcing this Pistons team that beat us last year to 7. Unfortunately for us, though, it's going to be the Pistons who take care of business in 7. I mean, we were down 3-1, so I understand why we weren't able to take care of business here. So there you go. Pistons win yet again, and they're going to get an easy path to the final. Is that, again, that's the Houston Rockets are all? Okay, I don't know. That Rockets team, you know what I'm saying? T-Mac never won a playoff series, so that's insane. All right, so Jordan still on this Bulls team. Team is, again, basically the same as we head into the 2006-2007 season. Now, remember, one thing about 2006-2007 is that it was the year LeBron James was able to make an NBA final. So this is a big test for MJ. Can he make the finals in 2006-2007? And by the way, guys, just to let you guys know, so I'm looking, obviously, for other rosters so that we can make it more accurate. There are no 2006-2007. There was no 2005-2006, and there was no 2004-2005. So I've been having to use the same roster 2003-2004. But right after this season, we'll have a really good roster for 2007-2008, and then so on and so forth. So don't worry about it. Anyway, for now, the Cavs are the number 1 seed. So we might be looking at a NBA playoff experience, or the NBA final experience that we were hoping for. 35.7 rebounds, 76 assists. MJ is off to a great start when it comes to MVPs. He keeps finishing as the 4 seed, and we're playing this Pistons team again. Can we get our revenge on them, maybe? And we actually do. Who is on this Orlando Magic team? Okay, well, this team should have Dwight Howard. So, yeah, anyway, let's just continue onwards. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. We're up 2-1. We're up down 2-2, up 3-2. I'm just trying to get through this relatively quick. We're actually into the conference finals. Allen Iverson, again, I don't think he's supposed to be on the Sixers, or maybe this is actually his last year on the Sixers. Anyway, they are going to take, okay, are we going to come back from 3? Okay, we're going to come back from 3-0. Okay, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to get through this season faster. We got this team. Okay, so we're all a little bit messed up here, but that's okay. Suns are up 1-0. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. So, okay, LeBron does repeat history in 2007, guys. I'm sorry about this whole mess of a season. You guys are going to see the next roster we're a part of in 2007, 2008, and then onwards will be completely accurate to real life. This one wasn't super accurate, which I am sorry about. But we'll trust me, guys, it'll be very accurate from here on out. Okay, so here we are, 2007, 2008. This is about as accurate as the roster will get. We're obviously going to have to replace LeBron James in here. So this is what we're going to be doing for the remainder of the video. It was just the beginning of the video where we had to use specific players or specific. We couldn't use the most specific roster possible. So we got 2008. I imported him right from the last thing. 96 overall, 25 years old. Okay, there you go. This is going to be his 4th year in the NBA. Obviously, as you can see, we don't have his stats or his accolades because, I mean, this is obviously LeBron. We're importing him into LeBron, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Can't really change that. But here we go, 96 overall. Let's see. I think we're at 3 MVPs, I want to say, and then an NBA Finals. So far, we are honestly having a better career than LeBron did in real life, so hopefully that will continue. I might have to write down the accolades so that I don't forget. All right, so they're going to finish as the 3rd seed in a relatively kind of weak Eastern Conference in 2008. Obviously, I believe the Celtics team should be all together. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be a problem. Them 4 together is definitely going to be a problem for us, but we'll have to just go through it with our head up high. We are the 3rd seed, though, like I said. What are the Celtics in this league? I'm assuming they're 1st, right? Okay, they're the 4th seed somehow. And now we dropped all the way to the 6th seed. Michael Jordan. Yo, what are these averages? 42, 7, and 5, 3 steals, a block. These are ridiculous numbers right now. I'm not going to lie. But we'll take it. I don't even know how he's putting up numbers like that in LeBron's shoes. So we're the 6th seed, down 1-0, 1-1 against his Pistons team, down 2-1, down 3-1, and eliminated in round 1. Okay, so definitely an interesting start. Obviously, kind of lore accurate. We have not won a championship yet on this Cleveland Cavaliers team. I have a feeling with the way this version of Michael Jordan is playing right now in the sim, we're going to win one. It's only a matter of time before we win one, before we join the Heat in 2011. All right, here we go. 2008, 2009, league is pretty much the same. So let's continue onwards into this. What season are we in already? This is going to be season number 5, I guess. Yeah, season number 5. Are they counting everything? Yeah. No, this is season number 6. Okay, so season number 6. Let's do it. Okay, so 2009, arguably one of LeBron's best seasons of his career. Jordan is not winning the MVP. He does finish as the All-NBA first team, and his draw averages do go down just a little bit. But here we go. Michael Jordan, obviously the 8th seed now in the Eastern Conference, down 1-0, down 2-1. I don't even know who's on this Hawks team, but they're up 3-2. Game 7. All right, let's see if we can fight hard in Game 7 here in 2009. All right, so we are going to take care of business and beat out the number 1 seed. We got Dwayne Wade, Shawn Marion, Udonis Haslem in Miami. This team, of course, does not have Shaq anymore. They're up 1-0. They're up 2. Like, why is this Heat team better than us? Is this a sign? We're down 3-2. Is this a sign that LeBron James needs to go to Miami in after next year, which he will, obviously? 5-point game. It's a 2-point game. And we got a 4-point game, 1 minute and 37 seconds. Dwayne Wade guarded by Michael Jordan. Obviously, as we know, they are soon to be teammates, but they both don't know that. Here's Quinn. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know when LeBron really made the decision that he wanted to go to Miami. It could have been like 2 years before. You know what I mean? Wade hoists it up and misses. Great rebound from Ben Wallace. Wally Szczerbiak. Great pass to Barber, and he gets a slam dunk. We got a 2-point game here in Cleveland. Spins. Dwayne Wade inside. Kick out to Joel Anthony now. Ben Wallace playing some good defense. Green is set. Back out to Quinn. His three-pointer is missed. Ben Wallace to rebound. Here comes Jordan. Kick out to Wally. Why is Jordan making all these passes? I'm not sure. It should just be him dominating the field as Bonner gets a nice little layup to go. All right, here's Wade. Jordan on him. 15 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Wade behind the back all the way. Draws the foul and 1. It's not looking too good for this Cleveland Cavalier team right now. Wade knocks down his free throw, and here's Michael. And they call timeout. All right, so 9 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. It's going to be a big possession after we're done with this timeout. That's a great defense from Dwayne Wade, man. Nothing you can say about that. Ben Wallace comes and sets a big body on Shawn Marion. Wally inside, kick out to MJ now. Jordan forces up a tough 3 and misses, which means Miami is going to be taking care of business here. And I believe that is going to be game. So there's another early exit. It's going to be another early exit for Michael Jordan and this Cleveland Cavalier team. That we were, like I said, we were able to make the finals in that 2007 season. And then since then, it's been kind of rough for our guy. But let's move on to 2009, 2010. Okay, so we are obviously in the start of the 2009-2010 season now. This is obviously going to be Michael Jordan's final season in Cleveland until he returns later in 2014-15. But obviously, if you guys know LeBron's career, you guys know exactly where he's headed after this. But let's get through this 2009-2010 season now, because we keep having to give him LeBron James' body and his accolades. I have all the accolades written down. So if you're wondering, right now he has 3 MVPs and he has 1 NBA Finals appearance. Low-key a better start than what LeBron had in real life. So let's get into this. Another season with Jordan looking to make history with his Cavs team. And right now, he's having a lot of trouble with them, I'll be honest with you. All right, so there's Kobe winning an MVP. Obviously, in real life, Kobe would win his final MVP in 2010. There's Jordan on the All-NBA second team, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, which is actually kind of insane now that I think about it. They're the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, so it's interesting that Jordan is not making All-NBA first teams, I guess because Kobe is just that good and he takes his position. They get eliminated in round 1 by Toronto Raptors. Chris Bosh, so that's kind of embarrassing. Luckily, though, 2010-2011 is going to be a new start, and I think most of you know exactly what was about to go down. All right, so here we go. We are officially in the quote-unquote LeBron era, but this time it's going to be the Michael Jordan era. And instead of LeBron making his decision to join the South Beach, aka the Miami Heat, well, it's going to be Jordan joining this Miami Heat team. So we're going to see a new look. We're going to see how Michael Jordan differs from LeBron to see if he'll be able to win championships on this roster. There's 2011 MJ. As we left him off, he's now 899 overall. He's got Wade and Bosh on his team. The rest of this is about as accurate as the lineups are going to get until 2016-17 and so on and so forth. But here we go. The difference now, of course, is that Jordan does have a little bit of age over LeBron, so he's already 28 years old, meaning he's maturing faster and he's getting better faster. But we're going to see how this new big three in Miami does together. Are they actually going to be... Okay, so Jordan's playing small forward. Here we go, 2010, 2011. Let's see. Are they going to choke in the finals, or are they going to be able to win a championship? Unlike the real, by the way, Miami Heat that lost the championship. They're 11-2 and somehow didn't have the first seed for a second there. Now they're doing fine. Okay, here we go. All right, so Miami is the number 1 seed. I think they're going to finish with at least over 60 wins here, so great start. I'm assuming this means MJ is going to be winning an MVP in 2011 as well, unless maybe they give it to Derrick Rose. I don't know. That's definitely a possibility here in 2011, and it's going to be Michael Jordan, 31, 7, and 8 as he wins. That is his 4th MVP. I'm writing it down because obviously it's not counting his accolade. It's counting a mix of his and LeBron. So 2011, there it is, wins a championship. And we are looking to win, or wins an MVP. We're looking to win our first championship. There we go. Jordan is playing against his old Cleveland Cavaliers team and sweeps them. We got Dwight Howard in the Orlando Magic, up 1-0, up 2-0, up 3-0. Sweep. Now here comes the teams they're going to have to beat. Prime Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. This is when things are going to get difficult. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. We're up 3. Oh, my God. It's an absolute shutout, ladies and gentlemen. And you might think, oh, my God, Ethan, you're cheating, obviously. The only thing I got up is CPU re-signing aggressiveness to keep the rosters accurate. I'm assuming we're going to end up matching up versus Thunder team. Indeed, we are now. Don't get me wrong. This Thunder team is great, but they're still very young, okay? They're still very... No, oh, my God. I did not mean to click simulate round. We're in a 7-game series with them. This is game 7 for the NBA championship. There's no way, just like LeBron, MJ's going to choke this NBA final in 2011. Okay, it's a 6-point game. They got to cut it to 4. It's a 2-possession game. Listen, this is... Okay, now it's not. Jesus. I literally wanted to hop in before it became an 8-point game. Okay, let me just make sure the Heat are going to score. Okay, they did. Okay, so 1 minute and 40 seconds here. First, I want to see, what is Jordan doing in the playoffs? Because, okay, so he's averaging 32 in the playoffs. Is he doing okay in the finals? I mean, yeah, he's definitely not having a LeBron James meltdown in the NBA Finals. In Game 7, he has 28 points. So that's definitely not the reason why this is going to 7. I felt like they should have just taken out this team pretty easily, considering they're just still a very young team, but whatever. Here's Cephalosha. Into Kevin Durant now. Westbrook has it. Back out to Jeff Green. Now it's Kevin Durant on the perimeter. 7 seconds here. Durant all the way to the basket. Good defense. Oh, my God. Mike Miller gets caught in an act of violence, but somehow it didn't work. Wade inside on Westbrook. Can't finish the layup. Kevin Durant looking to win an NBA championship in 2011 as Kevin Durant gets to his spot and puts in the mid-range for an 8-point lead. Here's Dwayne Wade. Wade spins inside with the right hand. Easy bucket, keeping the Heat in the game. They're going to need a stop here, though, or this is most likely over. Kevin Durant has it. Ibaka sets a big body screen. Durant, his three-pointer is missed. Okay, here we go to the Heat. Mike Miller, give it Jordan, man. Wade, I don't know. I don't like that shot. They're going to have to learn from each other. Wade and Jordan are going to have to learn from each other that Jordan is the alpha, and it's not you, D-Wade. But anyway, there it is. A choke job for Miami. Just like in real life, they lose in the 2011 finals. Hopefully, so far, Jordan's career is kind of panning out exactly how LeBron James was, which is hilarious to think about, but let's move on to the 2011-2012 season. All right, so 2012, Michael Jordan in the building. Obviously, his stats have been very good. This is showing LeBron James' stats. I'm sorry, guys, but so far, if you're wondering, since I have this written down, he has 4 MVPs, and then now he has 2 finals appearances where he lost in both of them. So we're going to have to see him win a championship. Obviously, in real life in 2011, 2012, LeBron was able to championship with his Miami Heat team. So let's see if he repeats itself. Let's do it. Okay, so one of Michael Jordan's best seasons. If you've been watching this video all the way through, he has been putting up numbers like this a lot. You know, I think he averaged like 42 points one year, which was insane. But 38, 7 rebounds, and an assist. So that would make 5 Emmys for Michael Jordan. However, no championships yet. Hopefully, this is the year where that all changes. They're the second seed. Somehow the Knicks are the first seed. And they sweep through the Wizards, now playing the 76ers. I actually remember the 2012 76ers being a challenge for them. Oh, no, they played the Celtics in that series and lost to them, I believe, in 7. Miami takes a 1-0 lead, 2-0 against the 76ers, 3-0. And, okay, not quite advancing. Now they advance. There it is. Okay, so they're playing the Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard, Rashard Lewis, kind of exactly what you expect this Magic team to look like. And it's a battle for Florida where Orlando's up 2-0, 2-1. Can we tie up the series here? It's 2-2. Let's see if they take our business. They're going to match up against that Thunder team where it'll be a second time in a row that they got to beat that Oklahoma City Thunder team. And Miami takes care of business. Up 3-2. Let's see if they can finish off the series now in 6 games. And they will do so. 42, 8, and 10 from Michael Jordan, putting up ridiculous numbers. And they're going to have to play against this Oklahoma City Thunder team. 2011, 2012, Harden was a 6-man. Nice that whoever made this roster got that right. Thunder up 1-0. It's 1-1 here. Miami's up 2-1. Now, in real life, Miami was able to take out this Thunder team in 5 games. Well, right now we're at game 5, and it's all tied up. So definitely not like real life. Can they take a 3-2 lead here? Thunder might go back-to-back. 33, 7, and 5 from Jordan. Down 3-2 to this Oklahoma City Thunder team. Now, remember, Miami is home. And, this is not looking too good. Okay. It's a 1-point game. Now it's a 2-point game. It's a 4-point game. It's a 2-point game. 4-point game. I think we might get another hop in with this Thunder team. This is to force game 7 here. Okay, so 1-point game, 1 minute and 25 seconds. Miami needs to win this to force a game 7, and it looks like Russell Westbrook is at the line. I don't know why I'm in that camera angle. Sorry, guys. Okay, Westbrook, first one is up, and it's good. Second one is up, and it's good. Both free throws are knocked down by Russell Westbrook. Here is, who is that, Jordan? Yes, it is. Okay, so Jordan is guarded by Kevin Durant. Tough matchup for him, for sure. Jordan, inside, drives inside for a slam dunk. What a play from Michael Jordan. Gets a big dunk to go. Here's Westbrook. Kick out to Howard. Now it's Russ. In the post, Russell Westbrook. Tough shot is good. Westbrook gets to the basket, and it is now a 3-point game. Here's Michael Jordan. Spins. Spins again. Jordan, kick out to Jerebko. Now it's Michael. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 8 seconds. Jordan all the way to the basket. Yo, what is going on? Yo, who turned up the Dunkin' traffic sliders? Oh, my goodness. Jordan just dunked it all over over Kevin Durant's face and then made him fall. Look at this. Boom! Got him on the ground and then flexes for the camera. That is ridiculous. All right, Kenyon Martin is going to miss a free throw, so we got a 2-point game. Big possession here for the Miami Heat. They need a bucket here or they might be going down. Chalmers, a 3. It's open and it's missed. Interesting shot from Mario Chalmers. Not sure if I really like that. Westbrook now looking to ice it. Step back to Howard. Westbrook doesn't take the 3. He was slightly open. Kevin Durant now on the mid-range. 5 seconds here. Durant pulls it up and puts it in. Kevin Durant ices the game for the Thunder, and it's back-to-back championships for them, meaning we are still a long ways away from Jordan winning his first title, man. And he just turned 30, so that's tough. That's tough. All right, so 2013, MJ, another finals loss on his resume. That's got to hurt. Is he not going to be able to do as well as LeBron? Is this what we're gearing up to? Because so far now he's 1 championship behind. Yes, he has a lot more MVPs, but he is 1 championship behind, ladies and gentlemen. right now, this Miami Heat team is balling out. So we'll see if that'll continue into the 2012-2013 season. Okay, so make that 6 MVPs for Michael Jordan. 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, 3 steals as well. Just beast when it comes to MVPs, and I'll go ahead and write that down. There you go. Now he has 6. Okay, so Miami playing the Nets. Are they finally going to win their first championship? I have a feeling we're just going to cruise through the Eastern Conference like we do as usual. This Pacer team in real life was actually a challenge for us, by the way, for this Miami Heat team. I remember rooting for the Miami Heat as a kid and being so pissed off at David West. He used to make me so angry. He used to pull off and just crazy shots, and they used to really piss me off. And who else on this team used to annoy me a lot? David West, and I don't know where Roy... There he is. Oh, yeah, there he is. Roy Hibbert. He was hella annoying too. But Jordan 40, oh my God, quadruple double. Yo! That is one of the first times I've ever seen that. That is one of the first times I've ever seen 40, 11, 14, and 10 steals. Jordan, quadruple double. That's insane. Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, and Tyson Chandler in the conference finals. The Knicks never really were close to being in the conference finals, if we're being honest. It is tie series, and we're up 3-2. Let's see if we just take them out. But they, you know what I'm saying? They were never really close to making it past that, the second round even. I remember the Heat did play them in a series 1 year, and I think it was in 5. But there goes Heat win, and look at this. The Lakers, Kobe Bryant, an old Kobe, was able to get all the way to the conference finals, but it's not going to be enough. Oklahoma and the Miami Heat will face off against each other for a third time in a row. Miami this time's up 1-0. They're up 2-0. 2-1. Can they go up 3-1? Oh, my God. Can they go up 3-2 at least? Okay, so they're up 3-2. It's time for Jordan to finally win an NBA championship, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be the third year in a row that the series is going to 7. 35-11 from Jordan. Whew, he is off. If he loses to the Thunder team, man, we might have to, you know what I'm saying? He might be on fraud watch. Okay, oh my God. 28 seconds tie game. Who has the ball is the real question right now. Who has the ball? It's Miami who has the ball. Oh my God, this could be for the NBA championship right here. I'm assuming Wade is going to give it to Jordan, but if he doesn't, then I guess we'll accept it. Here's Wade. Wade. 15 seconds. 4-second separation on game clock. I think it might be Wade who takes this big shot. 7 seconds. Wade. Screen. What is Dwayne Wade doing? He has only 2 seconds left. He's going to have to force something up and miss. Rebound Thunder. They have no timeouts, and Kevin Durant almost made that. We are going to overtime. All right, overtime. It's close. Please, can Miami take the lead? I just want them to win this. I don't want to hop in because I just want to see Miami win. There it is. There it is. Look, Michael Jordan is finally an NBA championship, an NBA champion, in 2013. And we can finally write that he had one championship. I'm writing everything down because obviously I'm for those of you who have missed it, I've said it like 4 times, but if you're skipping through videos, I'm writing this stuff down because all of this is LeBron's stats, and then obviously all of this is also LeBron's accolades. Like, he didn't win 2013. That's what this version of LeBron in the sim did. So I'm writing everything down. We're not even really looking at these accolades, whatever it is, because I'm obviously importing Jordan into LeBron when we load up a new roster. Okay, so 2013-14 is our next season, and remember, this is going to be Jordan's final season in Miami. Now, I guess what could be cool is, obviously, he is 31 years old, but what could be cool is if he actually goes back-to-back in a different way. Obviously, in real life, LeBron would go back-to-back from 2012 to 13 on this Miami Heat team. Maybe he'll do it from 2013 to 14. Could be something to think about, but this is obviously Jordan's last season in Miami before he decides to take his talents back to Cleveland, where I mean, if you're a real LeBron fan, or I guess just a real NBA fan, you'll know exactly what will be waiting for him in Cleveland. All right, so there's another thing for Michael Jordan, 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. I don't know what Derrick Rose is doing here. Whoever made this roster clearly doesn't know ball, But whatever. 1-0 to Miami, 2-0 to Miami. This is going to be Jordan's last and final season in the NBA. There's Jordan, Wade, or not in the NBA, in Miami. What am I talking about? Let's see if they can take out this 76er team. Up 2-0, up 2-1. It's 2-2 now. Up 3-2. I'm assuming they're going to take care of business. Okay, we got game 7 here. Jeez, are they going to lose? Okay, there it is. So they win. We might end up playing the Cavs. Okay, so we're playing the Bulls. Derrick Rose, who is way too high of an overall, but we'll let it slide. I guess Miami's up 1-0. It's 1-1. They're up 2-1. Bulls are up 3-1. 3-2. Can we come back from 3-1 a little bit early? That would be cool. I see the San Antonio Spurs waiting for them, so I'm assuming that's going to be their opponent, and Miami is going to be forcing a big-time game, 70-25, 5-8. Jordan's stats, I've noticed, did go down just a little bit, only averaging 25 points a game. Not sure what's the cause of that, but it did, in fact, happen. Remember, he is 32 years old, so he is going to be like having a decline in his production much earlier than what LeBron would have had, obviously. And obviously, LeBron is known for his longevity. Jordan is not. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, he's into the final. It's an exact replica rematch of the 2014 finals between Michael Jordan, the Heat, and obviously the Spurs with Kawhi Leonard, who's a bit too high of an overall. Not going to lie. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop that down a little bit. This is a young Kawhi Leonard. He was not a 95 overall. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, they're still up 2-0. They're still up 3-0. And, okay, 3-1. And, yeah, like I expected, the Spurs team is just better. And just like in real life, Jordan can't really do much about it. So there's another NBA Finals loss for Michael Jordan. He now only has one NBA championship. I think he's been to the Finals, four times, and he's 1 for 4, which was way worse than what LeBron James was, let's be honest. But 2014-15, obviously, like I said, this is LeBron's final season in Miami. Let's see how he does in Cleveland now. All right, so he's 32 years old now. Remember, he has 1 championship, I think like 6 MVPs or something crazy like that. We'll see if he can continue to win on this Cleveland Cavalier team. Obviously, this is the birth and the start of this Warriors squad with Steph, Clay, and Draymond. We'll see if they have a similar type of trajectory in this season. But let's get right into this. Season number 1 as he makes his return back with Cleveland. All right, Derrick Rose, another MVP. Man, somebody got that wrong in the roster. The Jordan All-NBA second team, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Playing solid. 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. So clearly this Cavs team is not as good as maybe we expected them to be. Either way, they take down the Wizards in 6. Now playing the Chicago Bulls. Kyrie, Jordan, and Kevin Love. Let's see how these guys can do. Down 1-0, down 2-0, down 3-0, down 3-1. And they get beaten in 5 games by the Chicago Bulls. Now, that is wrong. I'll be honest with you guys. I know that's wrong. Hopefully, in the next season, it'll be fixed. But either way, if Jordan is at LeBron's level, he should be able to beat prime Derrick Rose with ease. But let's get into 2015-16. All right, so we're in 2015-16. I know that it says 2016-17. This is the most accurate roster that I could find. It is not the 2016-17 roster. You can tell because Kevin Durant is still in OKC, and Steph and Clay and Draymond are the only 3 stars in Golden State. So this is his team, 33 years old. He's aging a lot faster than LeBron. LeBron at this time is 31, and he's already 33. Trying to win that second championship. Let's see if he can in 2015-16. Obviously, LeBron would have had a historic run in the NBA playoffs, coming back from 3-1 and winning it all. Let's see if Jordan can make it easier, or will he repeat history? Right now, he's playing unbelievable because they're the first seed and they're 16-1. So that's crazy. All right, so ridiculous record. Like I said, I mean, I don't know how to prove this to you guys, but I'm not. There's nothing that, I mean, it's 50. Simulation difficulty is 50. They just truly are very high on this LeBron James, Michael Jordan-led Cavs team. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. And I think our second championship is for sure approaching us. We're up 1-0 against the Wizards, up 2-1, up 3-1, and there it is. 5-game series win. Now playing the Pacers. Down 1-0. It's 1-1. Up 2-1. Up 3-1. And we get past everybody. Now we are looking at a possible Warriors matchup. Somehow we're down 2-1 right now to the Raptors. It's 2-2 in the series. We do have a 3-2 lead. Let's see if we can take care of this Toronto Raptors squad now. Remember, it says 2017 on the top. It is actually 2015-16, just making that clear. And the Cavaliers are heading back to the finals. So we're going to play the Warriors. It's a perfect 2015-16 NBA Finals. And it just feels right. Where's Kevin Love? Is Kevin Love like injured or something? Okay, for some reason he's not in the rotation. Now the rotation is fixed. Where's up 1-0? Up 2-0. Up 3-0. So this is it. Instead of a 3-1 lead that Jordan has to come back from, it's going to be a 3-0 lead. So it's a very different reality in 2016. And I think we're going to get a hop in here. I don't know if it matters considering we're down 3-0 right now, but we'll give it a go, right? We'll give it a go. Okay, so we're down to 1 minute and 54 seconds. Let's do it. Tristan Thompson at the line. First one is up, and it's good. Easy money for him. These are big free throws here. Second one is up, and it's good. Tie game. Here's Steph Curry with it. Our biggest challenge, obviously, as you would expect. Steph Curry, step back, three-pointer is missed. And that's going to be Warriors ball, I believe. It is. Indeed it is. I don't know why J.R. Smith is clapping. Ain't nothing to be happy about on that possession. Here is Steph Curry with it. Steph, step back. Another three-pointer. This one is missed yet again. Jordan the rebound. Here he comes. Pushing the pace. He's going to have to make it a 3-1 series and then somehow come back into this one. I don't know how he's going to do it. Jordan, inside. Driving it on Clay. Pump fakes all around. Kick into Tristan Thompson. Now it's Kyrie. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Kyrie rises for three and misses. Nobody can score anything right now in this hop-in. Curry behind the back. Harrison Barnes now back to Curry. I'm assuming, yep, another step back three. That is all Curry's doing. I thought that one was going in. All right, here we go. Chance for Cleveland to take the lead. Imagine if they actually come back from 3-0. Jordan inside. Gets his defender jumping. Kick out to Jordan now. Jordan with Clay on him. It's a tough defensive assignment. J.R. Smith actually got a good look. Is that Cavs ball? It is indeed not. It's the Golden State Warriors possession. Steph with it. 14 seconds separate shot on game clock. Klay Thompson for the lead. Misses. Here we go. Tie ball game. Jordan has it. Inside. Spins. Great passage from an easy bucket. All right, so Cleveland has a lead. They're holding on this series for dear life. 20 seconds in the fourth quarter. Curry driving in. Wow, that is wide open. Wow. Whose man is that? Clearly that's that's Jordan's man. Jordan with, who is he guarding here? Why is he just standing in the paint? He's not even guarding anyone. Hold on a second. So screen came, and then look, he tried to go around the screen and then just picked up nobody. He just left Clay wide open. That was honestly disgusting defense from Michael Jordan. I expect much better for you, buddy. 16 seconds, 15 seconds. Here's Michael Jordan. 13 seconds. Jordan, this is for the win. If he can make something to go. 5 seconds. Jordan, don't pass it off. This got to be you. Michael, for the lead, puts it in. Michael Jordan with the biggest shot of his career. And, at least we're not going down in a sweep, right? We can technically actually now come back from 3-1 as a matter of fact. So there you go. Festus Ezeli misses with 0.2 seconds. And at least Jordan, like I said, is not getting swept in the finals. So that's nice. C32, 7, and 8. All right, here we go. 2015-16 NBA Finals. Game 5. Are the Warriors just going to take us down? And is this the end of, or almost the end of LeBron's or Jordan's run in Cleveland? Because we have this season and then the next season and the next season. Wait a second. This is another close game, except the Warriors have a lead, and there it is, 29-3 and 8. Curry takes down Jordan and the Warriors, and now Michael Jordan is only a one-time NBA champion, not really filling the shoes of LeBron James too well. But let's get into 2016-17. And I guess, I don't know, hope for the best. All right, so Michael Jordan 2017, he's going to be turning 35 after this season, which is definitely not a good news. But let's see, 2016-17, obviously, this is the season where, well, Steph, KD, and Clay and Draymond are all together. So that is absolute hell. But let's hope for the best as we head into this 2016-17 NBA season. 31, 10, and 8, 2 steals and 2 blocks from Michael Jordan as he puts in his 7th MVP. I keep forgetting I got to write these down. Listen, he's winning a lot of MVPs, but I don't know. The championships are not coming because he only has 1. And at this time, LeBron already has 3. So we're falling behind as far as championships. We take care of business in the first round. Let's see if we can get past round 2, which we end up doing. And I think we might have to face off against the Warriors for a second time. We're up 3-1 against the Raptors, and it's LeBronto up in this beat, and we got the Warriors for a second straight year in a row. They're going to have to beat this God squad in Golden State. I don't know how they're going to do it. Cleveland's up 1-0. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. Wow. I mean, I would never guess. I would have absolutely never guessed that. Like I said, guys can check the simulation difficulty. Sometimes 2K does underrate this Warriors team and overrate this Cleveland Cavaliers team, so that might be the issue. Now, next season will be his last season in Cleveland until he joins the Lakers. And remember, Kyrie Irving will not be on that team. So let's get into 2017 to 2018, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan is now 35 years old. He's getting older. Okay, so Jordan's going to have a test here, now a 2-time NBA champion. He is going to have to somehow carry this Cleveland Cavaliers team to the NBA Finals. If he doesn't do so, that's a huge problem. So obviously this is a new-look Cavalier team. It's a tough team to carry because Kyrie's now on the Celtics. And somehow they're going to have to beat they don't necessarily have to beat the Warriors, but they at least have to get to the finals to equal out things. What the hell is this scoreboard? So remember, this is the best version of Michael Jordan there, or LeBron James there is in 2018. Some people say he does make an All-NBA first team, 25, 8, and 8. 5th seed in the Eastern Conference, though. Definitely not the dominance that LeBron is used to. And it is a game 7 where he loses in the first round. So this might be where the downfall of Michael Jordan and LeBron James shoes starts. Because remember, Jordan is way older than LeBron. He's already 36 years old, and we're about to start his ending on the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, so obviously this Lakers team is interesting with Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Rondo. I mean, it was a very interesting team when they first became a squad. And obviously LeBron was injured for this whole season, most of this whole season, I believe like half of it. But we're not going to have that for Jordan. We're going to just play it through. See how he does. Can he carry this young team? Obviously, in our following season, he will be adding himself a teammate. And then I'm going to stop trying to add lineups, and I'm just going to go with that lineup for the whole rest of the video. So, yeah, because he is getting older, and there's no point to keep switching him around over and over again. Giannis, 32, 14, and 7 as he wins an MVP. And interesting enough, Jordan does not make a first team, a second team, or a third team All-NBA. So the downfall is soon. And that's annoying. He was averaging 35 points a game, and then he tore his patella, dislocated his right patella. Jeez, that is a tough injury right there. Lakers, anyway, missed the playoffs, and I think they were going to miss the playoffs regardless if he was healthy or not. But I guess that is kind of similar to real life in a way, right? Okay, so as we enter the 2020 season, this is going to be our final roster change. Anthony Davis and Michael Jordan now together in LA. This team would ultimately win a championship in 2019-20. Let's see if they can do it, or is it going to be a kind of a fall off because Jordan is just getting older at this point? We will see. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be Jordan's final roster change. We're not going to be changing the roster anytime soon. And right now, Lakers are playing great. All right, so there's Michael Jordan winning an MVP in 2020. I believe this is his 8th MVP. So he now has 8 MVPs and 2 championships. Here we go. I'm questioning, because this is obviously going to be his first time in the West. I'm questioning how much longer he actually has, though, as a career. Because he is already 38 years old. He sweeps past round 1. Round 2 is going to be up 2-1, up 3-1, up 3-2. Game 7, and they lost. Wow. Blowing a 3-1 lead in the second round. So there it is. Jordan is going to be staying in the league. So like I said, I'm not going to be going ahead and finding a new roster. We're going to be keeping this same roster from now until the end of his career because he's already so old. We only have like 2 more seasons probably left, 2 or 3 probably left. And Steph Curry is why is Steph Curry retiring in 2020? Is that real? How is he 38 years old? That's literally not even... That's completely off, but whatever. I guess do whatever they want to do. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't change anything. So Jordan, 38 years old. Wait, why did they lose Anthony Davis? Okay, well, we have to add Anthony Davis back to the team. I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. Anthony Davis added back to this Laker team. He should be on this team. That's how it should be. Let's get into this. This might be Jordan's last season. I'm not sure, but it could definitely be. All right, so once again, Michael Jordan is getting some longevity points, just kind of like how LeBron James would get some longevity points. They're the number 1 seed right now and are looking good in 2021 as MJ attempts to win this would be his 3rd championship. And there he is, All-NBA first team, 29 points, 6 rebounds. So playing great still. Let's see if they can win it all here, up 2-0. Up 2-1, 3-1, and heading back to the second round. We got the Clippers in round 2, Kawhi and Paul George. Lakers are down 1-0, 1-1, down 2-1, down 3-1. Game 6, okay, Game 7, and they are back in the conference finals. We got the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, and Zion Williamson. 1-0 to the Lakers, 2-0 to the Lakers, 2-1 here, 3-1. And Jordan has a chance to win his 3rd NBA championship playing Ben Simmons and the 76ers. 1-0, 1-1, up 2-1, up 3-1, and up 3-2. And there it is. Michael Jordan, 31-7-7, wins a 3rd NBA championship. It looks like that boy is going to be until he's 40 years old, which is absolutely insane. But we'll allow it. Okay, so there it is. Michael Jordan plans to retire. This is going to be his final season. Is he still in the Lakers? Yeah, there he is. And we'll let Anthony Davis run. Okay, this is his final season, guys. So there it is. Yeah. All right, so 12th seed. It looks like he's going to be missing the playoffs. I guess, yeah, he's missing the play-in as well. There it is, guys. So that is going to be the end of this video. Jordan is going to be retiring. Man, I hope you enjoyed it. This is a fun one to do. There's obviously he played longer than 15 years. Or I guess he did actually play 15 years, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so 19 years in the NBA, guys. So obviously these accolades are not going to be right because we are jumping through multiple different, you know what I'm saying, leagues. He ended up being a 8-time MVP and a 3-time NBA championship. Not quite the career LeBron had, but still very solid. And who knows, maybe if he was younger and started off in the NBA younger, he would have won more championships than MJ, or maybe he would have won less. I don't know. He just wasn't able to really beat the Warriors too many times. He was able to beat them once, which I guess is the same as real life. But he didn't really take advantage of the years in Miami good enough. He could have easily won more there, but he wasn't able to. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like, subscribe. If you're new, let me know what other players I should give their careers to. My name is Ethan. You guys are the best viewers on earth, and I'm out. Peace.